And the big news is Kurt Nickel, leader in the World Championship at this stage, has fallen off and smashed his hip in practice. And here we see him not looking happy.
The track was dangerous.
The track was fast and a little bit dangerous yesterday, but to be honest, I think the track was getting better today. And it wasn't the track's fault that I crashed. It was my fault.
The season is finished.
Yeah, the season is finished. But it's part of racing, and I have to try to get fit now to race next season.
Georges Jobé, après l'accident de Kurt, tu peux devenir numéro 1 aujourd'hui.
Oui. Well, we're just saying, you know, the accident to Kurt, what a shame, really. And Georges Jobé, the Belgian riders, just saying it's such a shame, you know. We all know it's dangerous. And Kurt Nickel was just going so well. And he's got a chance of taking the lead in the World Championship, but I mean, that's not the way that any of the guys would like to move up in the standings.
Well, Melin, you were very good in France. What do you expect here in Holland?
I just want to score some good points this weekend. Now that Kurt's out with an injured leg, I think the title will be between me and Jobé. But there's a lot of good sand riders with Jackie Martins and Joe Martins, Dirk Perkins. So there'll be competition from those guys today. But I'm third at the moment. I'll probably still be third when I leave today, but I just want to score some good points and hopefully build up on that and end the season with the championship.
Well, there you are, a rather subdued atmosphere before we kick off with the big 500cc machines. Kurt Nickel up there, what a shame, eh? Georges Jobé, fairly close, and as we heard from Paul Malin, he's going to go for it, he's only 19. Billy Lyles from the States, and Dave Thorpe as well, the ex-world champ. Kees van der Ven, he's always there, in contention. Dirk Gerkens from Belgium. Mike Healy popped down to visit. Here's Jackie Martins. He's a favourite here today, actually. So here we go with the first heat. It's 500cc machines. They sound great. And look at the crowds that have turned out for this one. And who's in the lead? It looks like, yeah, it's Bully Malin out there. And he's in the lead, number 11. And Billy Lyles is in there too. Dave Thorpe is there, number 5. Jackie Martins. Well, look, there's a few. That's Kurt Lindquist there on the rough old track around that section there. These boys will start to flatten it out a fraction on that inside lane, but the outside line looks the fastest at that stage. But Dave Thorpe, way back, look. He doesn't like sand racing at all, and he's keeping well out of the trouble. So Paul Malin, Jackie Martins, Joe Martins is in there too. Georges Jobé's in there, number 14. There he is, look. And he's chasing hard. And this North circuit really does attract the crowds. And it's almost speedway around that section there in front of the grandstand. But it's far from speedway here as they're kicking up the sand round the outside line of this bend here. That's extraordinary. Leo Combe in there, number 24. He's going well, as is Kees van der Ven. But all the way at the moment, Paul Malin. He's riding beautifully out there. And look at him go, the young 19-year-old rider. A little upset about Kurt Nickel being out, but once he gets in the saddle, once he hears the roar of those riders chasing him, it all goes behind him, and it's second nature to him as he's racing round there. Billy Lyles going well. He lost the title to Eric de Vos last year, but currently 11th, not really finding his form this year, but still riding well. It's still a pleasure to watch these guys in action, eh? It really is. Dave Thorpe, he's not a happy boy, Dave, at all. And it's about the last we see of Dave Thorpe. He packs it in. Here's Paul Malin, totally fearless. You can see how dodgy it is, very rutted. You've got to commit yourself to that outside line. Billy Lyles third at the moment. Teo Combe He's fourth, I think, at the moment. That's Dirk Gerkens, fifth. No, he's sixth, and then up, Jackie Martins is seventh. Eighth is Kees van der Ven. And Johan Boman, 23, was eighth there. Carlo Hulsen is in there too. Well, welcome back to Go. And it's a real battle taking place now between these boys. It's extraordinary how Paul Malin has just taken this. Who is that? That's Krista Olsen there, having problems, 95. And Paul Malin just straight out there in front, and he's leading this race from the front in the first heat. And Jackie Martins, he's overtaken a lot of the back markers, and he's pulling his way up. So it looks, I wonder if Jackie Martins is going to be able to catch Malin. I don't think he will be able to at this stage. It's about 20 seconds between them. Here's Dirk Gerkens, and fourth in the World Championships at the moment. And right behind him, Kees van der Ven. And that's Ludo van der Weken, and he's got problems there. So Combe now, making a bit of a showing. I love the way he rides, actually. He loves the sand, and he's very relaxed. He's beautifully balanced, and you see, now Jobé has had problems. Jobé was going really well earlier on. That's quite extraordinary now. They're all over the place, aren't they? That's Fred Van Loon, and he's looning about. He wants to get back on his bike and away, as he is. So that's a shame for Jobé. And 82 flying high is Peter Herlins there. And of course our British interest, Paul Malin with a British licence, Mervyn Anstey, Jared Smith, you want to keep an eye open for him, 18. Mark Banks, number 28. Stuart Coyle, so we've got quite a lot of Brits in here. Jeremy Watley. And at the moment, not many of them, unfortunately, up there in the running. But let's have a look. Here's Georges Jobé. We had a chat with him before the show started, and he thinks he and Malin are going to be the main contenders, but he's not contending really at the moment. And there's Johan Bonen as well. Billy Lyles, flying high as he always does. I think he's finding this circuit a little bit rough as well. That's Leo Combe. And Jackie Martins chasing him hard. Chasing really hard. Billy Lyles here, riding that like Speedway. He really does need to get these points here today if he can. What a beautifully laid out circuit this is. And Jackie Martins is chasing Billy Lyles, and he's in fifth. It'll be interesting to see whether he can catch him. And he's taking the inside line now. That's really interesting there. Arto Pantilla, the Finnish rider, it's getting in the way. There he is. Now let's see if we can get past him. Jackie Martins chasing the Finnish Honda. And at the moment it's Paul Malin on the Kawasaki out there. Jackie Martins on the KTM. Pushing hard. Billy Lyles. There's all sorts of back markers and problems there. They're having to work their way through with Jenso Nielsen, the Danish rider, on the Honda as well. He's just not letting go. And he's okay there in the deep-rutted sand on that straight, but that's the second time he's taken a tumble, that boy. Jackie Martins has moved up now into second position. He's overtaken Billy Lyles. And that is a great race for Jackie Martins. The KTM really on song, and he's pushing hard. I don't think there is any way can he catch Paul Malin. Malin has led it from the front. We've hardly seen him here because all the racing's been going on behind him. And they're pushing hard. That's Joel Smets, 46, and 48 is Jurgen Jurjakers, I can't even pronounce it, from the Netherlands. But the man who dominated it, of course, is Paul Malin. And here we see him, he's the leader. And he's ridden a brilliant race as Paul. And And he won one of the heats in Finland, he won both of the heats in France. He's third in the standings at the moment and looking very strong. Jackie Martins has really ridden one of the big races. Seventh in the World Championships at present, but if he can hang on to this second place, this will be a threat to Malin, you know. Georges Jobet hasn't scored much in this first heat in North. And Georges Jobet has got a problem as well, apparently. And here we see Malin. And then round he comes to get the checkered flag. The young 19-year-old does one for the crowd. And a great race by Jackie Martins, who comes in second. Billy Lyles hangs on to third. And then the Swedish rider Pantillo, fourth. And here we see Carlo Hulsen in fifth as well. Kawasaki, KTM, Kawasaki in 2 Hondas. So the Manufacturers' Championship still getting a good battle. That's what's happening. Jackie Martins had a terrible start in the first heat of this event and made his way right back into second position. And we've all got all sorts of problems. 5 seconds to go. Here we go with the second heat. Let's forget what happened in the first heat. Let's have a look what happened in this second heat. Let's see whether Malin gets out in front again. Whoa, and they're all down there. That's a real mess. And Malin is down there. There he is, number 11. What a shame. And there are all sorts down as well. There's Søren Mortensen, and Dirk Gerkens is down and can't get out. So this is going to be a completely different heat. And Kees van der Ven and Jackie Martins are out there. Now then, Jackie Martins is out front this time. Surely he's going to try and hang on to that, because last time he had such a battle. Let's have a look at a slow-mo, and it unusually happened in the middle of the field. Marley gets a shove. Well, I'm surprised he didn't get someone run over his head. What a dodgy situation that. It normally happens on the inside rail on the right-hand side there. And it looks as if there's a bit of a problem there for 38, which is Carlo Hulsen. Maybe a bit dazed. And there he goes, Dirk Gerkens. What a way to start the race. Way, way, way at the back, and he's just got this awesome problem of fighting his way back into the points. But he can do it. They've done it before. They all have to do it from time to time, because that is what motocross is all about. So there goes Combe. He finished 8th in the first heat. Well, look at this. He's getting back on his bike again, Carlo Hulsen. And, well, that's Gerard van der Brink from Holland as well. And Jackie Martins is now in the lead, and that's Kees van der Ven. So it's all changing up the front there. And Lundqvist is going well, and we've got Stuart Coyle in there. Keep your eyes open for British rider Stuart Coyle. He's well placed at the moment, number 35 on his Honda. But what a shame for Malin. He's on his bike, but he's got what a job to pull through, and that's Mark Velinkins here there. Well, Jackie Martin's out there, and the crowd giving him a good cheer on. And if he can stay out there, I love the way this man rides. He's so relaxed, and maybe we're going to get a good demo as long as he can hold his bike together. And Kees van der Ven there, and Billy Lyles having a battle, and van der Ven hammers through on the inside, look. And Billy Lyles is going to take him again on the inside again, so it's real seesaw stuff, and Lyles is not a man that accepts a challenge lightly, and he goes through that chicane area there beautifully, maintaining his speed throughout. And van der Ven riding a Honda now, and one wondering whether he's made the right decision, but Jackie Martins has made the right decisions. Billy Lyles second, and Kees van der Ven third. And there we see van der Ven. Now, it looks as if Joe Martins is pulling past van der Ven. Well, Joe Martins, ex-Works rider, and he's doing really well. He's third at the moment, and he's catching up on the other guys. So it'll be interesting to see how he does in this second heat overall. Well, of course, 46 Bengtson. There's 12 there is Mervyn Anstey, another British rider. And Malin is going, number 11 on the outside there. He is just storming down by the fence. It's the fastest line. He's keeping out of trouble and piling his way past the back numbers. Joe Martins overtaking Billy Lyles again. And we got two Martins now. It's a bit of a muddle. One's Martens and one Martins. Jackie Martins and Joe Martins. 13 and 4. There he is. It's not unlucky for him at the moment. Mind you, he had such a battle in his first event, you know, in the first heat here. And the crowd loving this. The 500cc, of course. An endangered species at the moment, and that's a good battle between Jorgen Gustafsson there, 44, who goes screaming past Per Bengtson. And some of the back markers having their own good battle here. 44 going well. We see Chris Jacobs from Belgium. Paul Malin, look, he's back in the top 20 already, and he's chasing really hard Per Bengtson, and there's only one way to do it, and that's to take risk. Well, Leo Combe's got problems here. And Paul Malin overtakes Combe. It's not Combe's day at all. And Peter Hellings there being shown his pit board. Not quite sure what they were going to be telling him. Some info on who's leading, etc. Meanwhile, there's this big battle as Montella come fourth in the World Championships. Malin is down. Malin is down, and that's certainly the end of any chance here. He was chasing hard, and he'll go off and continue, but I think he's got a problem at the front end somewhere. He's not happy. Look, he's only 19. He had a brilliant first heat, and his steering's all crooked there. Look, and he's compensating for it, but he won't be happy with that at all. Stuart Coyle still going well, 35, and 66 is Ronnie Wusterheid. So a nice little battle between those two. Good to see Stuart Coyle up there. And Stefan Larsson from Sweden having a good race there against Hans Koenen, number 80. Honda's, Kawasaki's and KTM's going well in this 500cc. There's Malin. He's retiring. And that's a shame for him. So where's Gerkens? He's here somewhere. Dirk Gerkens out on his Honda. He started back in 36 and he's made his way back to about 15th. Jackie Martins is leading. And that's the leader. Look at the lead he's got. And here's the battle for second place between Martins and Lyles, and it's been a real seesaw. Billy Lyles. Dirk Gerkens, number 3, still ploughing his way through, and he's chasing Joe Martins now. And Siegfried Bauer, 33, having a good race as well at the moment. So here we go with Joe Martins just in front of Billy Lyles now. This is the battle for second place. And neither of them are giving up. They each have their favourite parts of the circuit. And Lyles is, see who jumps first. Lyles has got him there. He took a slightly wider line and it paid off. And 66 is going well. Ronnie Wusterheid, he's having a great ride at the moment. Lindquist having a good ride as well. Interesting to see that we've got one or two of the other guys coming up through here. Smith is going well. There's Gerkens going well. But keep your eyes open for Lindquist as well. And Banks is doing well. 28 we've seen a few times up here. But meanwhile, this man really, he's picked up a bit of something. It shouldn't be a good. He's got rid of it. But if he just caught a glimpse of that, he might have wondered what was going on. Jackie Martins now. What a great day for him. Billy Lyles, second. Joe Martins. So Billy Lyle's won out that experience, that World Championship experience selling there. Jared Smith, we hardly saw him there, but what a great ride by Jared Smith. Kurt Nichols in the hospital bed, but still up there in the standings, being chased by George Joby, who didn't do well. Here's Jackie Martins.
En niet meer afgestaan, dus in het begin een beetje een voorsprong voor gezorgd dat ik een voorsprong had en ja, ze hebben me niet meer achterhaald.
He's saying, okay, it went pretty much the way I wanted. I kept out of trouble off the start line. I managed to keep ahead of the field and keep away from all the battles.
Dat moeten we hebben. Ik heb zelf veel tegenslagen gehad. En nu hebben we het hem ongeveer goed gezet.
It's pretty much the same with these guys. As long as they have no mechanical problems, they get a good start.
Zeker. Heb ik altijd al gedaan, maar met de tegenslagen daar kunnen we niks van zeggen.
Well, he said we'll wait and see.
Daar streven we
He'd like to be, but
streven naar de wereld.
welcome back to Go, and it's lovely for me to be able to welcome you to Ellsworth Motor Park in Cambridgeshire in Great Britain, because we're normally over in Europe, but the championship comes over here. 250, 500cc. We're looking at some of the experts here. Kurt Nicholl on the KTM. Kurt Nicholl, of course, is appearing in this event, and it's prior to when he broke his leg, so it's interesting to see Kurt Nicholl out there now. Look at the sort of crowds that turn out in the UK. Matthew Bates in a problem there, and here we go with Kurt Nicholl. This man now in bed with a broken top end of his leg, femur, but he's going well, and this is Rob Herring, number 3, to keep an eye open for on the 500, on the 250 Honda machine. And this is a real open championship. That's what it's called, and there's 250 and 500cc. Kurt Nicholl out there leading at the moment in the beautiful Cambridgeshire countryside. And look at the way these boys fly. It's a beautifully prepared course, and dare I say it, the home of true rallycross. And here comes Kurt Nicholl. What a shame his season has ended. It's lovely to watch the man ride. And there's Rob Herring. Going well, Rob Herring. He's on a 250cc machine. All the entry sheets say it was 500cc, and it'll be interesting to compare the competitiveness. Of course, 500cc's probably not going to be involved in European Rallycross next year, so it's interesting to see how we compare the two of them. Number 5 there, Dave Thorpe, going well as well. And Paul Malin on the Kawasaki. Brilliant to see some of the British riders we don't see in the Europeans or in the Dutch. And as far as the standings are concerned, it's really quite an open sort of situation at the moment. Rob Herring is in 5th position in the standings, but doing extremely well at this stage. And Paul Malin is well, flying high there. Sorry, something just distracted me there. Mervyn Anstey just flying high there, and great to see him out there today. But look at Kurt Nicholl, way ahead of the field from Rob Herring and from Dave Thorpe in 3rd position, and no real surprises yet. The big green machine going really well. The ex-world champion who used to ride Honda, now on the Kawasaki, still enjoying that. Over the hill he'll come now. You can see the gap between them now, between 1st, 2nd and 3rd. And 1st and 2nd are pretty close. And up comes number 10, Jeremy Waitley. And he's 4th, and Jeremy having a really good ride out. So he's leading the championship at the moment. And Watley having a good outing on his Kawasaki. We get 3 heats in this open here today. And we see good double jumps and beautifully prepared. Lovely stuff. The riders are getting used to this sort of layout, and some good action here now as Kurt Nickel winds his way through the back markers over the washboards there, not making any mistakes. And that's a great part. Looks over his shoulder though, because the 250 machine, the lighter machine, can really, over these short bump sections, can actually catch up the great big, well, I'd say great big, can catch up the KTM. And it's great to see some of the British riders here really making an inroad here. Number 7 is James Dobb. He's 4th in the championship at the moment, and he's going well here in Cambridgeshire. Double jumps, timing these jumps, absolutely essential. And he's gone through, and that is extraordinary. Herring has gone through and taken Kurt Nickel. He just caught him napping, and the 250cc machine goes thundering past the 500 KTM. And that was a wonderful move by Herring, and I felt it that he caught Kurt Nickel unawares. Now Kurt Nickel will have the bit between his teeth, and he takes the checkered flag. Well, well, well. So, right at the very last minute, it's Rob Herring from Kurt Nickel, Dave Thorpe from Jeremy Watley, from Paul Mallin, and James Dobb in 6th position. Greg Hansen and Mervyn Anstey. Brilliant stuff. Second heat now coming up, and they thunder away. And it's a big wide corner. Some of the guys can go nice and wide. Look at that, not a single problem. That's what's called a well laid out rallycross circuit. Well, out there the